A billionaire sat down to test a restaurant in disguise. But what happened next shocked the entire room. A young waitress secretly slipped him a note. And the moment he read it, his face went cold. Within minutes, the manager was panicking. Customers were whispering, and the truth no one expected was about to be exposed. What did that note say? And why did it change everything? The entire restaurant went silent the moment the billionaire froze. No one knew his real identity. To them, he was just another customer in a dark gray jacket, sitting alone at table 12, studying the menu like a man who had all the time in the world. But Marcus Whitmore wasn't just rich. He was famous for secretly testing businesses by visiting them in disguise. Tonight's target was a small, downtown steakhouse rumored to treat customers differently based on how they looked. He had ordered the most expensive steak on the menu. The waitress who served him was a young black woman named Maya, barely 20, with tired eyes but a gentle voice. She didn't know who he was. She treated him politely, professionally. Nothing more, nothing less. When she set down his plate, her hand trembled slightly. Then she slipped a folded note beside his napkin. Marcus frowned. He opened it, and his entire expression changed. Marcus had run hundreds of undercover tests before. Usually, he looked for rudeness, poor hygiene, discrimination, or dishonesty. He expected to catch something wrong tonight, too. That's why he dressed simply, like a middle-class traveler, not a billionaire. He had already noticed things. The host greeted wealthy-looking guests warmly, but barely looked at him. A couple in designer clothes got free appetizers. He did not. He had written 3 mental complaints already. But none of that mattered now, because the note in his hand didn't complain about the restaurant. It warned him. Don't eat the steak. Please trust me. Marcus slowly looked up at Maya. She was walking away, pretending nothing had happened. His heart began to pound. He signaled quietly. Maya returned, calm but cautious. Is something wrong with your order, sir? She asked softly. Marcus leaned closer. Why shouldn't I eat this? For a split second, fear flashed across her face. She glanced toward the kitchen doors. Then she whispered, barely audible, because it fell on the floor. Marcus blinked. What? The cook dropped it, she said. Manager told him to serve it anyway. I tried to stop them. They said I talked too much already. She swallowed hard. I could get fired for telling you. Marcus stared at the steak. Perfect grill marks. Beautiful plating, expensive presentation. And suddenly it looked disgusting. Why tell me, he asked. Her answer came without hesitation. Because it's wrong. No speech, no drama, just truth. Marcus felt something shift inside him. Marcus slowly folded the note and stood. The restaurant buzzed quietly as guests noticed him rise. He walked calmly toward the manager's station. She told me. Every employee froze. The manager's voice hardened. She's lying. She's had attitude problems since day one. Maya's face went pale. Marcus watched carefully. He had seen this pattern before. Blame the lowest worker. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a black card. The manager's eyes widened instantly, because everyone in the restaurant recognized it. The Whitmore Holdings executive card. Marcus spoke calmly. I'm Marcus Whitmore. Gasps spread across the dining room. Phones came out. The manager's confidence shattered. Marcus continued, voice steady but powerful. I visit restaurants undercover to see how they really treat people. Tonight I saw favoritism, dishonesty, and one honest employee brave enough to risk her job to protect a stranger. He turned toward Maya. Her? The room was so quiet you could hear glasses clink in the kitchen. The manager stammered, Sir, we can explain. Marcus raised a hand. No need. He faced the guests. I will not be dining here tonight, and starting tomorrow neither will most of this city. The manager's face drained of color. Marcus pulled out his phone and typed briefly. I own a media group, he said calmly. My review goes live in 10 minutes. A wave of whispers rippled through the restaurant. Then Marcus turned back to Maya. She looked terrified. Am I fired? She asked quietly. Marcus shook his head. No. He took out another card. This one's for you. She hesitated before taking it. What is it? A job offer, he said. Customer integrity specialist. Salary triple what you earn here. Because honesty like yours is rare and priceless. Her eyes filled with tears. I was just doing what's right. she whispered. Marcus smiled gently. That's exactly why I want you on my team. Around them, diners began standing, some leaving, some applauding softly. The manager looked like he might faint. Marcus picked up his coat. As he walked toward the exit, he paused beside Maya one last time. Never stop telling the truth, he said. Even when it scares you. She nodded, clutching the card like it was hope itself. Marcus stepped outside into the night. Behind him, the restaurant buzzed with shock. Inside, a young waitress who had almost been fired just became the most respected person in the building, and all because she chose honesty over fear. Sometimes the smallest note can expose the biggest truth. Before you go, remember, stories like this remind us that honesty and courage can change lives. If this story moved you, inspired you, or surprised you, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more powerful stories to life. Tap subscribe now, and don't miss the next unforgettable story.